the FlyByWire A320neo, the Aerosoft CRJ, or the Project Mega Pack A330. All such well developed and beautifully looking add-ons. But we won't be talking about these add-ons because today we're reviewing the weirdest add-ons in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Commencing with this, a car, a Mitsubishi, and with a guy looking outside with his night vision goggles, apparently. So yes, you had it right. Today we're going to be reviewing the weirdest Microsoft Flight Simulator add-ons available on the market, because the game's been out for quite a while now, and I think there's some really interesting add-ons available. So as I said, we're going to be beginning with this car. Oh, you can... Oh, I get it. Look. It's because this is supposed to be me holding these goggles. And now when I come back in the car, I just put the goggles on the other seat. So I guess that makes sense. Disclaimer before we start. Obviously, I'm not trying to criticize these add-ons. They're just a little bit wanky and quirky, but that's the point. Obviously, a car in Microsoft Flight Simulator is not meant to be in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but it's funny to have one anyway. Anyway, let's try this thing. So I guess I'm just going to turn on the engine somehow? How do I... There's no key. Well, kids, when you can't start an engine in a flight sim, you just do Control-E. And magic. It works. Remove the parking brake and... Oh my god, we're going. Okay, so today we're at Sedona Airport, the basic airport to which you go to when you do your flight sim training. I'm gonna go inspect the runway because why not? I feel like oh, look at that. That's interesting. Okay, lesson learned. Turns out you can't actually leave the car when you're driving. I mean, that makes sense, but okay, well, Control-E. Maybe some of you even remember the EasyJet bus that was available in FSX. It was very funny, especially because it could fly. This one can't fly, but I guess it's for the sake of realism. If you try to pull up, nothing happens. And well, I'm not going very fast at the moment. Speedometer doesn't... Speedometer or speedometer? The thing that measures velocity, whatever, doesn't move, obviously, because it's just a texture. Also, I just realized, what the hell is this thing? Is this for like blind corners or something? I don't know, I've never... Oh. This was a Tokyo drift. Alright, we survived the drift, I guess. So, in case you hadn't realized it already, this is obviously a Japanese car. That's why we have the wheel on the right side of the vehicle instead of the left side. And we're supposed to drive on the left side, but this is an airport, so we just drive in the middle of the taxiway. I believe we're supposed to have taxi lights on, but I can't seem to get them on for some reason. And I just shut off my engine for some reason. Okay. Well, Control-E. There's not much to say about this car. It's... I mean, obviously it's funny, but it's very basic, and the engines just keep on hating me for some reason. It does have some quality to it. Like I like how when you go into outside view, the guy just pops out and the car stops. It makes it more realistic. But in the end, do you really need a car? I don't think so. Maybe you can just live without a car. Alright, oh wow, oh, look at that. That's an EasyJet bus right over there, ladies and gentlemen. Only thing is, that one doesn't fly, it's just from the base game, it's obviously not the same texture. And my freaking engine just died again. Why? It's just sad. Oh my god, this bus is fucking doing drifts on its back. Okay, well, I'll let you go. Please? We're just having a stare down now. This is really awkward. Can you please move? My engine's died. Can you... I guess we should move to the next add-on. This is awkward. Can you stop looking at me, please? Oh my god, it actually moves. Oh, my god, this bus got the fucking moves, dude. This driver's insane. He just did like a 180 on like 2 meters or something. That's insane. Now you probably can't guess what add-on is this just by looking at this. And even if I just zoom out a little bit, you probably still can't guess what this is about. Now let me go into external view. And yes, this isn't just a flying donut. This is a flying donut with 2 turbojets. And not to mention, it's fucking massive. Look at the size of this thing. My zoom is all the way back. I can't zoom any further than this. So I guess we'll have to deal with this view, but yes, that's a number 2 add-on. That's a flying donut. Here we go. Now, this donut actually has a bit of history, believe me. I think, I'll have to check dates, but I think this add-on was released only a couple days or maybe weeks after FlightSim was released. So it was one of the very first meme add-ons that was published on the market. Obviously I didn't say, but all these add-ons are free because why would someone pay for this? I do have to admit that the little chocolate things on the donut, I don't even know if they're chocolate, they do look pretty good actually. Also I'm 99% sure this guy either just copied Blender Guru's tutorial on how to do a donut, or he just followed the tutorial and did it himself. You can also tell by the sound that the engines aren't doing the actual sound they should, but you know, mate, it's a donut. It's like having engines not do the correct sound is probably not going to be a problem at this point. I think the biggest problem with this add-on, actually getting a proper view of the outside is almost impossible because you can't get the entire plane engine. Well, you can't get the entire donut in one shot. You have to pick a side. Again, obviously I'm not rating efforts, I'm rating humor, and I do have to admit it's pretty, I think it's pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like, come on, having a giant donut. Alright, whatever, let's land this thing, I guess, because I'm gonna get nauseous after doing so many freaking loopings. Alright, idle, and let's land this thing. Oh yeah, so by the way, I can't actually tell when I'm going to land, so that's a bit of a rubbish landing right there. Let's go. And come on, come on, come on. Oh, touchdown. Touchdown again. Yes. It was just a little bounce. 3 bounce, 4 bounce, 5 bounce. Jesus. There you go. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. We have landed a giant donut with 2 turbojet engines for some reason. And you can see the outside. There you go. Now we're going to get a beautiful shot of the donut. I'm not gonna lie, this is making me hungry, dude. And so I guess this concludes this add-on spot out of video. This was very funny. I didn't remember the add-on to be actually this beautiful looking actually. So anyway, let's move on to the next add-on right now. Hold on. Look at that. The menu has the freaking I can't see anything of the hangar. Now once again, you probably can't tell what this add-on is going to be about. Well, I'll let you a second to guess. It has a very close link to our last add-on. Alright, I hope you guessed, because it was a flying engine. What the what the oh my god, did that just happen? No, wait, what? This add-on is a flying engine, which partly makes sense and partly doesn't. It makes sense because it's an engine, but it doesn't because why would this fly? As you could tell, the cockpit is just the front of the engine. This is probably POV, you're a bird. So we're at Hill Air Force Base right next to Salt Lake City, and we're going to be trying out this thing, I guess. To be fair, the model does look realistic. The blades are spinning, so that's cool. The turbine is sorta here. Oh yeah, is it split in the middle? I think it's split in the middle. Yeah, it's actually pretty accurate. Alright, so I guess we set the parking brake off. And let's go. Let's roll, dude. How are you not supposed to laugh at this? rotate, please. Yes, and it even has retractable gear. That's cool. Look at that. The shadow on the ground. Look at that. It's literally, this is SN15 if it was a plane, pretty much. Yeah, I do have to say though that the cockpit view, because it's, well, not a cockpit, it's actually just nothing. It looks really sick because it's like, it's almost like if you are like an actual, just someone flying. I mean, heck, the freaking model works. The blades are spinning and everything. It's accurate, dude. It's not just that it's funny. It's that it's accurate. It works. The guy who did this put effort, and I appreciate this. I respect this. Okay, I mean, sure, the sound don't match up, and also you have like retractable gear and everything. Well, you shouldn't. Let's try to cut off the engine and just land. I also have no idea. I'm actually going to use the external model on this. Now there is a bit of an indicator on the external model to know which way is forward. Like, come on, can you not get a better shot of anything in life? Other than the flying engine, which is... forget about that. And the thunder as well. This is it for this add-on. Let's move on to the next add-on now. And I guess when I'll be coming back to the menu, I'll be getting this engine like this. So that's going to be interesting, alright? And we're now with the FlyByVoxel MC16. So the FlyByVoxel MC16 is a twin engine plane. It does look pretty awesome. I don't know if it's supposed to imitate something like Minecraft or whatever. Either way, let's fly this thing. It does have a cockpit unlike others, and it also does have some sort of screen so you can tell what the hell is going on. There is a stick, which is nice. There's even some throttles out there. You can actually move them. So we're right next to Portland. You can just zoom out. There you go. That's Portland International. That's where we are. Anyway, let's take this thing off. Oh boy. From the cockpit it looks a little bit weird, but from the outside it looks even weirder. And we're, oh my god, we're off already. Really? Oh no, we're not. That was an optical illusion. That's great. There you go. Now we're off. Oh, this actually does look kind of beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, I didn't notice. Look, the ailerons, they move. The flaps too. This is actually a very well done add-on. I didn't expect it to be this good. This is really high quality, dude. The propeller blades spin how they would in real life. Oh, never mind anything I said before. This is the best add-on so far. Look at this. Is actually enjoyable. This actually kind of sounded sad, but you have an actual cockpit. Well, it's very minimalistic, but come on, man, we're pretty much playing Minecraft at this point. This actually does look a lot like the Minecraft lever. Like, come on, the model is like so well done, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's just a bunch of blocks. It's not that hard to animate, but the fact that the guy went so far in his joke that he animated every part of the model so that they would fit correctly is just so nice. I'm gonna put flaps down and gear down. I want to land this thing. I want to freaking do it. Worst approach ever, but should be fine. 140 knots, that's not good. Look at that, we're deviating off. That's not good. Don't worry, I can land on the remainder of the runway. It should be fine. Just put some rudder. Oh, well, never mind. We're gonna land just like how we took off on the taxiway. Here we go. Oh, and we just had a wing strike. That's not good. And there you go, we've landed. Oh my god. This has to be model matched, dude. I wouldn't even be surprised if I saw anything like this at VATSIM. Alright, well, I guess with that we're gonna check out our next add-on. After I've been really well surprised with this one. I did not expect it to be this good. Yeah, whatever. Let's move on to the next add-on. Here we go. And although we may be in the incorrect weather setting, it shouldn't be a problem, because right now we're going to be reviewing the Homebuilt Spitfire. Now, you've probably already seen this add-on before, maybe you even installed it. So yes, we'll be flying this Homebuilt Spitfire with thunder and rain, because it's for World War II conditions on us, I guess. Now, out of the entire list, alongside the FlyByVoxel MC16, this might be one of the best add-ons in the list. It's the model is obviously rubbish, but that's the point. Unlike our last plane, this one doesn't actually have any animated model. but I think that's fine, honestly. However, what it does have are avionics. Well, sort of. You'll see just in a second. You can see our beautiful, comfy chair. Now you can actually spot one default with this plane. It's pretty obvious. It's just that when you come in and out of the cockpit, it disappears and reappears. But that's just so it wasn't as chubby in the external view, which makes sense. The rotor blade does spin, which makes for a pretty funny result. And I guess let's try this thing. Alright, for now let's just pull these engines on full. As you can see, the gauges for the engines are moving. I don't know if we have a speedometer on there. Now that's our vertical rate of climb. I don't know if we have an altitude. This may be the altitude, I don't know. It says fast, so I'm guessing this is the speed, but it's not moving at the moment. That's the turn indicator. Obviously we don't really need it. So as we're flying through this massive thunderstorm here, you can see how the plane flies, and it flies pretty well actually. And I'm still not sure about this. I don't know if this is actually taken from another plane or if this is a full-on new plane. Either way, it does feel pretty damn good to fly. It kind of feels like a very weird Cessna in a way. Rudders aren't actually animated on the flight deck, which makes sense. Same for the stick, but I mean, it's cardboard. What do you want it to be, really? And so I guess we're going to land this thing now, so get down. I hope I put the gear up last time, because if I didn't, then this means we're actually just going to be landing on our belly. And did we? Oh yeah, we did. Oh wow, look at that. The wing just struck the runway so hard it went through. Okay, let's try to check this plane out in high altitude. I don't know how high are we. We're probably like maybe like 10,000 feet or something. Anyway, this does look pretty good actually. I'm gonna take a few screenshots of this. You can even see the shots have been replicated here. They've been drawn. It does look pretty funny, not gonna lie. We're now going full nose down. This is a Spitfire anyway, so we've got to make something like a war scenario or anything. Alright, let's go. Land on the runway now. This is not a runway, I just realized this is a highway. Oh wow, look at that. It does look really cool though, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of enjoy this aircraft actually. And there you go, for once we've actually landed on our gear. And we're now stopped. And this add-on now completes our list of the weirdest Microsoft Flight Simulator add-ons available on the market right now. All of the links are in the description if you want to download them. In the meantime, this was Agent Kerbal. I'll see you next time.